best way to get in touch with you, to contact you? Do you like email? Do you
Love it.
hate phone calls?
Email. I'm thinking of going to Asheville and taking that.
I would say it depends on whether it's a first, contact, or if you've built a relationship. I'd say with the PR people who I know and I feel like, they're not just blowing up my phone and my email and my everything. Any and all ways. I mean, even text. If they have my phone number, that's fine. Anything if there's something that that is timely and they need to get me for something that day. Hey, just a quick reminder, this is going on today. Not sure if you'll be able to make it. It's a good reminder. It's amazing how much comes through. We can't get to everything going on in our communities. We wish we could, but we just can't cover it all. Every day, what we call kill or hold stories till the next day, and we'll get a call saying, we saw you at this event, we didn't see it on TV, and we'll say, keep tuning in, we have it. It's on the board, it'll get there, but we just can't get it on today. So that's just, the email's great though. Most of us have Blackberries, so it goes to our phones anyway.
One problem with email sometimes is it ends up in spam. Many of us have spam filters, so sometimes when you're sending something and you think we've got it, we might have just ended up in spam and we didn't read it. I go through my spam every day, but still, I know I miss stuff. So you've got the phones, you've got the emails. If you've got somebody's phone number, you can send them a text. All of these, every way you can think of, hard copy, email, everything. And frankly, for me, I always have my phone numbers. I have my cell, my home, and my work, so that I'm hopefully 24/7, as I hope most news people should. Most news people should be, and don't mind being 24/7.
I would say both email and phone. I get probably, again, I get a lot of email messages each day, and sometimes I accidentally kill some out. So I don't mind people call me to say, hey, did you get this email? Because it can go to spam and do some other things. I would also suggest it in the subject line. Put it in the subject line, something that's going to get my attention. If it says news release, I'll probably call it up, but if it says rocky old person named king of the world, I'm probably going to call that up.
Nice to meet you.
Queen of the world. So keep in mind headlines and what's going to grab my attention, what's going to grab our attention as we're sorting through all of those emails and each day.
I'd also suggest time of the day to keep in mind. If you send a press release late on a Friday, by the time I get into work on Monday, you're buried. You could be 200 deep at that point. So it's just something to keep in mind, and it might be something if you have a relationship with any of the media, because it might be different fields. If you send a press release on a Saturday, that might be a great thing to the paper. They might be looking for a Saturday night story. So I'm not saying that it would be the same for everyone, but for us, really, Mondays are super slammed. We're coming off the weekend. We've got so much news. Friday, really, for us, is kind of usually a slow day. So if you want me to have a little more time to probably look at a release, not a bad time in my field, but it might be different for everybody else. So it's just something you can ask.
Mondays tend to be a little bit slow for us. Mondays tend to be a little slow for us. Mondays can be slow for us. Fridays can be very busy for us because we're putting out a new newspapers. So, yeah, knowing the medium which one is busy, which one not.
I think for freelancers, the rule is no phone calls until you've developed a personal relationship with them. Of course, once you have, especially if you're working with them, the phone is the first and best way to contact them. That's about it. Email is by far the best, and being persistent doesn't hurt. And again, put something in the headline that's going to